Shirley, what can people expect when they they want me to wait for a second.
Okay, you can go.
Okay.
Here we go, folks.
What can people expect when they attend your seminars, Shirley?
Well, I have been very involved with the letters that I get and the people that write to me and call me about how can I achieve a kind of personal transformation in myself with aligning with the spirit, aligning with some metaphysical truth. Metaphysical means beyond the physical. So I put together seminars which in the course of the 2 days from 11 in the morning on Saturday to 6 o'clock on Sunday, I'm with them the whole 2 days, and we go through meditational processes. I share with them my knowledge of the chakra systems and how to cleanse out the internal energies of the body. We go through questions and answers in relation to potential past life experience, cleaning out relationships that have caused a great deal of pain and a great deal of sorrow, understanding the perceptions of creating your own reality, that it's just a question really of perception anyway. And also, and probably the most important, the final connection with the higher self, which is that internal God spark, so to speak, that light, that commentating voice, that spiritual guide that we all have in our lives, which if we're attuned to, allows us to make almost always the right move, whether it's in work or relationships or even making the right turn. I have actually consulted my higher self at times whether I should make a right turn or a left turn on the freeway. So it's kind of an amazing experience. They come in with a hunger and a thirst, and they leave essentially transformed in relation to aligning with their own internal guidance.
What do you say to people who are skeptical about all of this?
Well, try it, and then see what you think about the whole process of skepticism anyway. I've found that skepticism can really block growth. Skepticism is a closed-minded technique to shut off potential many, many times. I've gotten to the point, frankly, where I just say, well, everything sounds right to me, and I'm not blocked when I go at it from that point of view. My skepticism in certain areas, sometimes I've found, has deterred my own expansion. And we all are what we're aware of. We're all what we're conscious of. So what I'm doing is helping people expand their consciousness, their internal consciousness. I'm having such a good time interrelating with them on a personal basis. I love those 2 whole days that I spend with the people. It's more fun than performing because I'm interested in the material.
What do you feel about those who have made jokes about your past lives, etc.? What do you say to those people?
I think they're funny. I love those jokes. I mean, when something is really hitting home, we need humor for release. It's a very serious thing that you might have lived before and you might live again and you don't really die. That's a very serious concept. Maybe it's necessary to sort of have an outlet of humor to absorb it. But they're making jokes about everybody these days, Barry. I mean, if it isn't the government and Reagan and the stock market and the churches, who is escaping from jokes? Because we Americans love to use humor as a way to balance what we think of whatever is occurring. As long as they're good jokes, I think they're hilarious. I make them on myself.
One thing did occur here in Minneapolis over the weekend. Are you aware of what happened here this past couple of days? With
I'm not that tuned into Minneapolis, no.
Okay, well, Charles Silva was arrested. And before one of his seminars, he's in jail now on some charges of rape. And yes, and I'm sorry to break that news. I didn't know whether you'd known or not. Any reaction to that?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't. Really?
Yes. Yeah, he had been held for 36 hours until they brought the allegations to fruition, and I guess he'd been formally charged on one case of rape and 2 others of something else.
Well, you know, let me say right here that this character David in my book and in the miniseries is a composite character. There are a lot of people running around this country saying they're David. And I guess he's one of them, but he's not David. So I don't know, whatever he does in his personal life, I'm very sad about that. I hope everybody involved will be all right.
Well, thank you very much, and we hope to see you here in town, too.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can I give the telephone number to people if they're interested in my seminar and want to come?
Please do, yes.
It's area code 213-277-9002, just for further information if they'd like to come.
Terrific.
It's in July 18th and 19th. Thanks very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.